Guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Carol Tichie. Karibu. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this goddess. Hey, Locs. I was just scrolling through Instagram like I normally do because I'm obsessed with Instagram and TikTok. Actually, I'm on TikTok, you guys. I just joined a couple of weeks ago, so go follow me. I'll try and put a link in the description box. So me, I'm just scrolling, and then I came across my cousin Vanessa's photo. I was like, hey, what is this hair? I have to copy this hair. So I DM'd her, asked her which hair it is, which color it is. So she's like, she gave me the details. I was like, don't worry, I'll credit you. I'll put photos of her over here so that you can see how dope they look on her. So when I was going to look for the exact number, the color, I couldn't get it, so I had to settle for this one's 230. I was looking for 227, so if you can get a hold of those ones, do get them. And guys, I did struggle a bit, like the first two locks was a hassle, but they turned out great, right? So if you'd like to see how I got this locks, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have already done my braids. Like, I look kind of bald like this. So this is the hair. I've put it in bands so that it can like stretch out a little bit because it started reverting. Yeah, you know our hair. So I want to take you step by step what I did prepping the hair underneath before I start doing the crochet. So I started off with water. I spritzed my hair and my scalp because my scalp was feeling kind of dry. Oh, and I did do my entire wash day, so I'll put it up here in case you want to see my full wash day, prepping it for a protective style. And to follow it up, I did my DIY oil, herbal oil. I also have a video for this. I'll link it up here, and I also put the links in the description box so that you can go check them out. So I followed up the water with this oil, massaged my scalp because I'm like, just rest, I'm about to settle in, no wash day for a while, so let's just do this. And then you can go in with your favorite leave-in. I used the Chao Botanical leave-in because it does have ginger and ashwagandha, which are antimicrobial. Ashwagandha is an astringent, so all that good stuff for just prepping my scalp and my hair for this protective style. And finally, I sealed it in with shea butter. But this is not just any regular shea butter. This shea butter has chebe powder in it. Yes, you can see some traces of chebe that settled down. And you can see I've dug deep into this one. But yeah, okay, first of all, my friend gave me this. My friend is called Pavis. She owns a brand called Akusi Organics. I'll put their Instagram somewhere here so that you can check it out. She makes organic products. Her soaps are amazing. I'm currently using her banana soap, which has refused to wish her. And it's so moisturizing, so you can go check out her brand. So she's like, Tichie, I have this chebe butter and I don't know what to do with it, so you take it, you'll know what to do with it. I was like, okay. But it sat on my vanity for like forever until one of you guys said, hey Tichie, now can you do something with chebe? I was like, okay, let me look into it and see how I can incorporate it into my regimen, because I was not starting to do other things because my regimen right now, it's working. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. God, the children. So when I got this butter, it was really stiff. It was rock hard. I was like, what is this? But I suspect they were using the Ghanaian shea butter, which, as you know, it's really really tough. This brand is Mahogany Organics. I'll put a link to the current page at the description box so you can check them out. I'm pretty sure, okay, not I'm pretty sure, I am sure they have rebranded, so you might want to check them out if you want to get the chebe powder or check out the products. So yeah, what I did, I took my Nilotica shea butter, I melted this one down and mixed it up with that Nilotica shea butter, which made it a little bit easy to work with. Jesus. Wow, okay, it's not broken. But this glass is usually really thick. So yeah, I mixed it up and this is what I got. So yes, it's not as as soft as the Nilotica shea butter, because now it's like a mixture of the Nilotica shea butter and the Ghanaian one, but it is easy to work with. So that's what I've used to seal my hair. And if you know about chebe, you know how they use it. They apply generously on the hair and then they braid the hair. So it's like, and then they leave it like that. So I was like, instead of me braiding my hair and just leaving it like that, how about I be using it before I put my hair in a protective style? That way I can seal in all the moisture, and you know, I don't wash my hair when I'm in a protective style. So until the day I take it out, hopefully the chebe will have done me good. So we are putting it to the test. Now moving on to the hair that I'm using. I'm using this braids, they're called Goddess by Angel. They are Goddess locks. This is number 230. 230. So guys, it comes like this in 2 bundles, and each bundle, I've counted, each bundle has 18 locks, Goddess locks. So, and I got 2 packs of this, so you can get it from Best Lady. So this is what I'll be crocheting into my hair. So let's do this. Oh guys, I haven't shown you my my braids. So these are braids, not twists, because I feel like my twists would be plump, and the locks themselves are so slim. So I wanted something slim, and I feel like braids will work. Plus also braids work so well in like locking in moisture compared to like twists. So yes, this is what we're working with. I haven't counted my braids, so I don't know if they'll fit. But we will see. One thing I've noticed is that they do have the directions and description and ways to care for the synthetic hair listed in here. So I think that's a good thing. I haven't seen most brands do this, which is really good. So you can take your time and read through. But yes, and here they teach you how to crochet. So yeah, okay, enough talking guys. Starting off the crochet process, I always ensure that my latch hook is open. Then I go into the braid from the top. And I'm glad that these locks came in with hoops. You know, my last lock hair tutorial, the locks did have hoops, so I'm happy about this. Then you just gently slide it through. You see, it's much more gentle because I did not make my roots so tight. Guys, that's one of the mistakes people do, is that they make their hair so tight that when you're trying to pass through the synthetic hair, you end up causing some form of tension and some form of breakage. So I do ensure that you are making your braids as loose as possible on the root. At least give it some form of allowance. Now at first I thought I could run through just the lock through the hoop, but I realized running both the locks and the braids is a really good idea because the knot settles on the root much better. Now at this point I'm doing this the second time. The first time was a disaster, but yeah, So this time I realized you need to hold on to your hair. You see, I'm still doing the same mistake, like twisting the hair and twisting the lock. Now hold on to your hair straight, taut, and then just wrap the lock. And when you're wrapping the locks, just open it, like unravel it kidogo, just a little bit, and then wrap it a little bit, then wrap. If you decide to unravel a lot just so you can wrap faster, you'll end up messing up the lock and you'll end up losing that lock and you'll have to start all over again. That's what happened to me. This time I'm seeing the mistake that I'm doing is overlapping the lock. So you shouldn't overlap your lock because it makes the root so thick and then the end so thin. That's what I noticed I did wrong, and I think I'll show you again another lock so that you can see how I rectify that. So even though I seem happy about this lock right now, I'll redo it again. So yeah, but you can see how thick it is at the root. Okay, let's do a recap. Don't go from underneath, go from the top, because the knot will lie well at the bottom of the lock if you do this. Ensure that your latch hook is open every time you want to put in your lock. Put it in, lock it, and then slide it through gently. Ensure that your root is not so tight so that you can slide it in with ease. Open up your loop, put in both your hair and the extension hair, and then hold on to the extension hair and lock the knot at the bottom. You see how it settles in on the root very well? Yeah. And then unravel, hold on to your hair, unravel kidogo of the locks and wrap around your braid. Make sure that you don't overlap your extension hair. Unravel and wrap, unravel and wrap as you go down the strands, the braid. And if you're like me, at some point my brain didn't fathom that I need to do that, so I ended up twisting my hair and twisting the locks. As in, I don't know, I think it's because I'm so used to twisting. So yeah, I had to go back to basics when it comes to making locks and just realize that you have to wrap, hold on taut and then wrap, not trying to twist your way into the lock, you get. So if this happens, just go back and try and rectify where you went wrong, and hopefully you won't have messed up that lock. Hopefully. Unfortunately, once you mess up the lock, it's usually very hard to rectify it. Your lock won't look as smooth as others. It will have some form of roughness to it. So just be gentle from the get-go, and you don't have to go through what I'm going through right now. I must say that was a rough start, but it gets easier as you go along. Yeah. But that's basically it. So this is one pack down. I wanted to show you guys how it looks like once you're done with one pack. And these two locks, they did bite the dust. So yes, 2 locks down. But it looks really good. So at the back, I'll end up using just half the bundle, so 1.5 packs for my whole head, but you can just buy 2 to be safe. So for my nighttime care, I do wear the large nappy happy satin bonnet because it does have a lot of room and it accommodates the locks very well. Now I just held up the hair so that, and I held it up loosely, as you can see, so that especially day 1 hair, it's not so comfortable on your scalp. So just be gentle with the hair. But this is how it looks, 1.5 packs down. Okay guys, so this is the final look. The hair looks so gorgeous. I do feel like a goddess in it. I'm like, wow. Bring on the holiday. I know, right? It looks so cute. And funny thing, crocheting the locks wasn't hard, and you do need to make sure you are gentle with the hair, because I lost like 4 or 5 locks because of the untwisting and twisting. Yeah. So when you are wrapping, you need to be gentle, you need to be careful. But yes, this is my protective style for the next like 2 or 3 weeks before I do the holiday hair. Yeah, but guys, let me know what you think. Is this your holiday hair? Is it like your in between? I'm rocking 2 holiday hairs this holiday. Yeah, so let me know, and I'll catch you on the next one.